Alright, here's our figure that we have here. I'll adjust my camera a little bit. Here's our, well, let me adjust a little bit like this. I'm sorry. Okay. Here's our little staff that we're going to do, and which will basically we'll cut into two parts and it will fit through his hand like that. Let me, I'm just going to kind of play with this just a little bit, get this a little bit different. I want to go ahead and put my cuts in there. There we go. Alright, now let's take the little staff and basically pretty simple. We're just going to bring it down. I switched over to my I need to go sharpen my Allen Goodman knife. So instead of going and sharpening it, taking the time to do it, I just went ahead and switched to my Mike Shipley knife. No big deal. I do that a lot of times. That way I don't have to stop, go sharpen. That's why it's nice to have a couple of knives, you know, a couple of sharp knives, you know, especially when you're out or something like that. You don't have a way of getting to the sharpener. Get you a couple of sharp knives, and one starts getting a little not dull, but needs to be sharpened. You can switch to the other one. It's nice to have. Now when you're doing something like this, please be careful. Now we want to come, let me get my, I had my pencil here. Oh gee. Let me find another pencil here, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I had it here, sometimes I'll take it outside when I go to cut or something like that. Now along here is where we have our there we go. By the way, this is half-inch basswood, piece of half-inch basswood I had. Okay. Now we're going to get pretty thin in here, so we're going to take our time. hold. This is thin in here, so we want to hold. We're going to get pretty thin. You want to kind of hold your wood. You just kind of use your fingers and your hand to kind of back it up just a little bit, because you're thinning it up. See that? Almost looks like the hook nose of a eagle or something. Kind of looking from that angle. See how I've got the hand behind there, sort of supporting it so we don't break it. Fingers right there. You want to be careful, of course, but okay. Just take it easy. Just be real calm with it in this area. Let me kind of you've got the general idea of what we're doing. It's basically up here. We want to round this off a little bit. So use the edge of your knife like I'm doing. Don't try to put a lot of pressure on something like this. Just be real careful. See, I'm using my hand kind of, there we go. Just kind of keep it from breaking. Look at that. See? Looking good. Now we're going to actually cut this in half because you know, there's no use trying to put it all the way through the hand. You just drill a hole on one side of the hand, drill a hole on the other. That way you don't have any problem with breakage. And then you cut your thing in half, your staff in half, and then just come from each side of it. Or you can drill the hole if you want to. I just find it easier to do it like that. Way then you don't have the problem of. All right. Well, basically, there's your little sickle. Actually, it's a sickle is what it is. It's that is used. And there it is. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to go drill my hole and put it in his hand, and then I'll see you in a little while. I may have to bring this down just a little bit more, you know, but that's no problem. I want to just show you how to do this little sickle. Okay?